Hey guys, as you probably know by now, a super PAC tied to AIPAC called UDP, the United Democracy Project, posted a now viral ad in the state of Michigan faking support for Haley Stevens, the current congresswoman who's running for U.S. Senate in the Democratic primary, making it look as if President Obama had endorsed her.
The industry was about to go belly up. And Haley Stevens, by the way, she was there. She was a critical part of my team that helped the American auto industry come roaring back.
Which he is not. He is not endorsed in that primary. Well, now the Haley Stevens campaign itself, her Senate campaign, has been busted running a paid influencer campaign to try to make her look popular. David Says Stuff, who's one of my favorite people to follow on Instagram, busted her.
So apparently, this is a confidential document. It's covered by an NDA. The only problem is I never actually signed an NDA. So, shh, let's not tell anyone. Let's go through it together. It's an influencer brief from the Haley Stevens Senate campaign in Michigan. Right at the top, it says that the rate for this video is $1,500. So apparently, that's the going rate for a do-nothing candidate. Okay, so let's quickly get to the goal. So our job is to educate and show Michigan Democrats that Haley Stevens is leading the way to fight against Donald Trump and MAGA. Okay, so let's see what we got. So the first instruction says, share a proof point where Stevens has stepped up to fight MAGA. So sure, so just like Trump, Haley Stevens says that we can't afford universal health care, affordable housing, student debt relief. But when Congress had a chance to put limits on how long the president could keep U.S. involvement in Israel's war, she voted against those limits. Meanwhile, American taxpayers have paid at least $29 billion, with a B, supporting Israel's war. Funny how we're always broke until it's time to fund another war. So the next instruction says, make this personal. Why does stepping up to MAGA matter to me? This is fun, isn't it? Not signing an NDA and blowing it up? Love it. So it matters to me because I believe politics should be about earning people's support, not renting it for $1,500 like Haley over here. So if you're really the fighter in this race, you shouldn't need to pay influencers to convince people. You should be able to beat Abdul on your record. Abdul is talking about healthcare, affordable housing, getting money out of politics, and taking on corporate power. Haley's campaign is sending out influencer briefs that require an NDA. So now on to my favorite part. You do not need to endorse Stevens. So think about that for a second. They're basically saying, we don't need you to believe in Haley. We just need your followers to think you do. They're not buying your vote. They're leasing your credibility. And that's really why I wanted to show you this document. Because if your record speaks for itself, you don't need influencer briefs. You don't need talking points to sign an NDA, a rate sheet. You need supporters. That's the difference. Vote Abdul. He is a person that will represent you, not corporate interests and not Israel.
When you got a fake popularity, means you don't have popularity. Just saying, Haley.